In this video, I'll be showing you how to design this three input calculator. So everything is just around using good fonts, inserting some icons in here, and also ensuring that we have some right formulas to display in the outputs. So let's get started with the font design. So we're gonna put the title, which is three inputs. So click on the cell, type in the word you want to put in, three inputs. Everything is capitalized, so it's in capital letter. So calculator, and that is what we have in this design. So we're gonna make this bold, and this is where you get the options to make it boldened. And this is B, we'll make it bigger. This is a font size. Let's put it in 16. Yeah, it appears to be in 16. Then again, we'll type in outputs. This is where I want my output to be displayed. You can see it's in a single cell. It's in a single cell as well, but we make it bigger. You can make a cell bigger by dragging, and you make it bold as well. You have the option for bold. This is italics, this underline. But we don't have all those options in there. So I'll make it size 16 as well. Okay, this is smaller. Let's make it size 18. Cool. So it's just in one cell, but this one has like multiple cells in there. How do I know? If I click, this is B, this is C, this is D, but it appears to be a single cell. This is because it was merged. So let's type in on unknown operation, then we'll merge afterwards. Unknown operation, not everything is not capitalized, so it's a proper word. Unknown, did I get that right? Okay, operation. So that's where we have unknown operation in there. But I guess this is a formula embedded. If I click on this, is a formula that is being displayed, not just the word, but it's just for the purpose of merging. I'm gonna delete that afterwards. Let's merge three cells. 1 2 3. Okay, this is a 4. This, if you notice, we have a more elongated single cell here because 4 cells were merged. We're gonna do that afterwards. Let's just merge these three together. You get the merge option when you go to let's see. Okay, okay, that would be data validation is all the data, but yeah, it should be home. Cool. I've seen the merge icon in here. You see different options. Merge, you can see merge and centralize. Should centralize it. Okay, so you can use this format if it doesn't go to the center. We'll make it bold, and let's make it the font size red. But we're still going to delete because we have a formula embedded in here. So I will make this from the beginning of the cell H to the fourth cell. I'm going to merge this as well. I'll merge and centralize. That was why we have the centralized in here. Cool. So how do we know about the borders? Borders are from this font menu. So this option gives you different borders, all borders, no borders. You see a list of them. So when we click on, depends on the kind of border you want. This one is what we have. So you're just going to replicate what we have in the same way. We have it here. So you just click all round border. That's the option I have here, the tick border. Tick border all around. So you can see we've achieved this first row, and we're going to leave 2 rows apart, and we'll put in the inputs word in here. Inputs. Cool. Input is going to be the same border as well, but we have just 3 rows merged into a single one just to compensate for the other cells in here. So yeah, but let's just increase the font size as well. It's 16 or 18. 18 bold. Cool. Looks exactly the same, and we're gonna make sure we merge, or that is vertically, 3 cells together. But you know how this is actually not merged unlike this one that appears to be single. So let's just replicate what we see. You can merge it, you can decide to leave it, but because we are making sure we get the same look and feel, let's just leave it, because we know it's not merged because we still see this line partitioning them into 3 rows. So let's put the first number in here. I could actually copy and paste, but that would be lazy work for you, because it's actually a tutorial for us to learn that this is quite easy to do. First number, everything is capitalized. First number, second number is also capitalized. Second number, and third number, everything is also capitalized. Yeah, but in different colors makes it, you can see this word is not totally showing. All you do is just drag the column into to make it obvious, to expand the size. And yes, we have this one, the same thing with this. Let's just expand it. And yeah, we have different font colors here. This hay shows font color and this shows the background color. If I put this in here, you see it's going to color the old cells. It's called fill, but we're not using the fill, so we revert back to no fill. So we'll come to the color, font color. We have the theme color, we have the standard colors, depending on your choice. And if you don't want anything, if you want the default automatic color which the system provides, which is black, of course, just click here to normalize it to default number. You can see this is orange. Let's pick orange. Yeah, cool. And it's bolded as well. So cool, let's make this bold as well. Second number is a deep blue or navy blue, I guess. Yeah, so a lot goes into all this font things, and it's just to make it all good and tidy. We go back to the main purpose of or the main work, or the main bit of the old calculator. So yeah, let's put our border as well. You can see it's not merged because they are separate, but if you want to put separate borders in there, but you can see that there are no borders, they're just the entire cell that has the border. So let's see if we can achieve that with the same thing. Yeah, cool, we have it. So it's not just individual cells, but the 3 cells have the same border. Then we have each number, first number, third number, that should be blank, I guess. Yeah, let's make this appear the same way. I don't want this border to just be on the cell, so let's just remove all the borders for now. No border. Then we just make it to the third cell and put a border all around it. Hope you guys can see. Yeah, we've replicated up to this point. So we have the first number cell, which is the combination of the 2 cells under. Cool. So let's just merge. Let's merge this one because it's already merged. It's a single cell. You see that's a single cell, but actually in Excel sheet it's just 2 cells. I've been able to merge that. Let's just, in case you miss that one, let's merge. The merge option is here. Merge as well. You highlight both and do what, and you merge. Then we have different borders for them for each of the merged cells. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Let's do that. Cool, makes sense. We're getting there. But if you notice that we have a border here that is not obvious, but it's for the 2 rows, let's just put the borders. Yeah, you know how to use the borders now. Cool. Yeah, almost getting there. There's this row has its own borders as well. Cool. Well, oh, sorry. Let's just remove all the entire borders and make a view of the row. Yeah, a view of the cell, I mean. Border all around. I've just reverted that. Sorry, guys. So let's just border all around. Cool. Because I'm excited. We're moving on. Choose the operator. Everything is in capital as well. Choose the operator you want to create or you want to use. So this is where we have the choice for the operator. Then as well, if you notice that there's a drop down, and there's not all the 3 cells are merged. Not merged, sorry. They have their own borders. So we know how to put in the borders now, and we're gonna put border here as well and change the font color to this. Cool. We're getting there, but this is a drop down menu. I'm going to show you. We have several drop down menu. Now, how does this work? We didn't manually put it in there. It's picking from a cell. And if you notice, there's a sheet too. That's where we have all the list of the addition type of operations we want to perform on is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and the combination of the two of all each of the operations. So we have exhausted the list to 16. So we have enlisted that, but we want them to appear in this drop down box. How do we achieve that? Let's go to this. You see this menu, this ribbon, the upper menu. Just go to data, and you can see this icon here. It's called data validation. Click the drop down, click data validation. It gives you this box. The box pops up to you, and it says settings, inputs, error alert. You could do a lot of things here. With Excel, you could put an error message. If there's an error, what kind of error you want it to give you. You do a lot. It's called data validation, to validate your data and to prevent error. So this is where we're going to be using the settings. You go to allow, you choose list because we want a list to appear here, and it's asking for the source of the list. So yes, we click on that and it becomes active. Then we go to where we have our list. So we highlight everything. You can see that as I highlight, this particular place number changes. So I've highlighted everything. So it's a sheet 2 from A1 to A16, and I'm going to click OK. You can see that's inserted my drop down message, just like what we have in here. Isn't it cool? So, but we're going to merge everything together. We're going to merge just like we've been doing. Go back to your own menu and look for merge. It could be tricky sometimes. It just occupy the entire space. And yeah, we have our borders. Cool. Making progress. So we have like other 2 rows in here. Did I say 2 rows? We have 6 rows precisely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then let's do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we highlight to the end and give it borders all around. These are not real numbers. So yeah, that's restriction based on that. So it's not going to respond based on each of this click, but it's just for the interface design. How did we get this icon? So let's go to insert. You see a list of pictures, shapes, icons and stuff in here. So we go to icons. It's going to load some icons, so you can see Excel has a lot of icons. So search for that particular icon. Let's search for number 1. Number 1, have you seen it has brought out 1 for you? It's brought out this one, it adds the other one. So I'm going to select it and I'm going to say insert. Voila, you see, we have it. So you can use icons, you can see pictures, you can see options for this icon. Just drag and drop and everything. When you search 2 as well, 2 comes out as well. We have the option 2, select, insert, and that's how you're going to keep searching. But for the sake of time, I'll just quickly copy and paste each of it because we keep searching. If I search C, for you to see the C part, that is not I think it's on for calculator. Interesting. Let's see if I can get C done. Calculator. Let me see calculator. See the options it's going to give me. Oh, it's just giving me the option, the iCalculator. I think it's Command C. Search and match content. So you keep trying, really keep trying for all the options. Let's look for X. and see if that symbol is going to come out. Don't know why it's not loading. You could just scroll down, but it's just going to take a bit of it. Fine. It's just going to take a bit of our time. You can see all the numbers in here. I think it's going to be faster. Let's just keep inserting. 3, 4, 5. Insert. So everything keeps coming up. You can drag and resize them. Oh, this is not the 4 we want, so I'm gonna delete that 4. I don't want that type of 4 to make it uniform. I guess this is 4 with a background. It's appearing to be white on my screen, but it is for 5. Let's see. Then we have 6 as well. Insert 6. Then 7. So we have a pretty lot of icons you can play with and make it interesting as you wish. 2, 6. I hope my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Is this the right 9? Yeah, that's the right 9. So you have 9 in there, and we should have 10 somewhere, except 10 is 1. Yeah, we have 10. Insert. I can see my C now. It was hiding, couldn't recognize my search criteria. It's appearing as white, but never mind, it's gonna change. Let's just make a lot of insertion. X, although this is not the real X for Excel. Excel uses asterisks, so yeah, this is addition. Then you can put, let's just add this addition, subtraction in there. Cool. So we've been able to insert. So let's do a little bit of arranging. We could also put subtraction. You could, just for design sake. Yes. Can make it smaller to occupy the space. And here we go. And addition. Make it here. You can look for some similar operators that you have on your calculator and see if it's going to, you're going to achieve the same thing. All right, so we've been able to get the numbers. So the real deal, which we're going to see very soon, is how to use our formulas. Looking right so far. Cool. So we have this in place. Now what are we going to do with the formulas? Because if we put our numbers in there and we select, the idea of the calculator, you select the operation and want to perform on those numbers. Let's just do 8. I'm sorry, that's not where it's supposed to be. We want to put 8, and we want to put, you can see this font is smaller, so I can highlight the entire cell and make it bigger pending the, when I put the numbers in there. You don't need to have a number before you can change. It's still small. 18. Let's put font 18, font size 18. 3. So we want the first number. We have 3 numbers. We want to multiply. We just want to addition of the 3 numbers. So when I choose the operator, you can see this is also small. When I choose the operator, I just want to give me the result of whatever operation I choose for it to perform. Yeah, so I just want you to perform whatever I choose. So how do I do that? It's not, I don't have any formula somewhere. And, you know, I want this elongated formula you see in here says something. It says, if I see addition or if I say subtraction, please give me the result. That is the if statement here. But you see this bit of the calculation, it's saying a lot of things. So I have addition for every of my numbers in here. You can see the addition formula, plus, plus, plus. The other one says minus, minus, minus. Okay, so these are just the counters for me to know if that. So this one say multiply the three numbers. So if I choose addition, it's going to add the three numbers. If I should choose subtraction, it's going to subtract the second from the first and the third from the second, and like that. So this is where all the logic is happening. You can see the other one says division. You can see division is the next one. I have it in here. You see there, that. So I've already organized all the formulas based on my list. So once I select this, it should perform the first operation. And this if statement you see all over, which we're still going to discuss in the subsequent videos, is how to use if you see this. Lower means if you see make it lower, the font lower, if it's capitalized. If you see subtraction, okay, in this C10, you can see a C10. If you see subtraction C10, then do this. Do what? If you see subtraction, go to 823. And where is our 823? 823 saying subtraction. Just give me the result of 823. So that's the logic we're going to be using. Nothing more, nothing less. So, but let's replicate these formulas in here. But if we don't need to copy and paste, we can still replicate everything in here. So we have all the formulas in here. Put as many of all the formulas. The last one we have is division and multiplication. If you see the list, you will see division and then multiplication. That is. Let's now review the formula. So you can see if any and ifs in the formula used, and we can see a series of functions, lower. So yeah, so like I said, all the cells are doing the calculation for me, and they've been pre-arranged based on the arrangement of this list. So the first and second one are addition and subtraction, and that is what is in the formula we have here. If NA would change, any result that shows NA gives me the final one. But let's just dive into the if statement, and I'm going to show you just for the subtraction and the division part of it. So the first one is addition and second one is subtraction. So addition and subtraction, to be precise. So let's use the if statement. So ifs is for multiple ifs. We have the if and the one with the pluralized one, which is this one. So it's expecting to see another if within this if. So he's saying that I should give in the logical statements in here, the logical test, I mean. So what are we testing? So I'm testing if lower, that if is the lower form, the small letter form of this cell, okay, equals to addition, which is the first operation we're going to be working on, equals to addition. Please give me the value of this first cell, and don't forget this cell is giving us the addition. So cool, we've been able to identify that. Else I'm going to give another if statement to say if lower. So I'm going to open the bracket because if after if there must always be a bracket. If lower is a function, I'm making everything in small letter in case all these ones are not in lower form. So if lower, this same cell equals to, that's equal to, I'm supposed to close this, sorry, equals to subtraction. Yeah, subtraction. Make sure you align the spellings properly. Okay, so what should happen? Please give me the result of this cell, and I'm going to close. And remember, there's an if at the beginning, so what should happen if it is false? Tell me that it's an unknown operation. Unknown. Okay, no, unknown operation really, but unknown operation should come for the any part of it. Or let's just put unknown for now. Then we close our if statement in here. So I hope this gives us what we want. So yeah, it gives us what we want. So it's saying unknown because it is false. Subtraction, lower 10 is subtraction, except that there's an error. Let's just select addition. So addition of the all the numbers is giving me 15, which is precise and spot on. But when I change to subtraction, it's saying unknown. So there may be something wrong with the spelling somewhere. But that's really about it. So that's how you maneuver all the formulas for each of the calculator. So see you in the next video.